Hello, myself Sunil Nair, and here basically we are discussing about the attraction object, and in this attraction, basically we are discussing that which generation is supposed to go next and which generation is not supposed to go next. So here basically we will see few more examples. The example basically is like this. Uh, the Bollywood industry told that basically we have generated more than 5 to 6 lakh energies, sorry, human souls in the world basically from Hollywood and Bollywood Energy. And like this, basically, we created around 30 to 40 crore, 30 to 40 crore um, birth, basically. Like this, basically, 30 to 40 crore population basically has been generated from the Bollywood groups. Then, basically, one person told that from individual energy, also, basically, we are generating the human souls as per basically his movement, as per the things basically happens in his life. According to that, basically we create each and every human soul's energy. For example, one person told that his energy is basically nowadays romantic, so they basically created this human souls. Then basically they told that basically his life has become very bad, very struggle life basically has happened. So this is that basically this and human souls basically we have collected. He told that basically he has become very angry, so that human souls basically they have collected. Like this, basically each and every basically you can say uh, habits, each and every attributes basically of the body, basically you can say of the human souls of the particular person, basically each and everything basically we have calculated, and we are basically creating each and every human souls. We are basically creating each and every human souls, basically you can say. So like this, each and every attributes basically, according to the attributes basically we are creating each and every human souls, and according to that basically the birth happens. According to that basically the birth basically happens of this body, of his body, basically you can say. So according to the situation what actually he is doing, according to that the things basically happens, and according to that each everything and like this basically things happens. Each and everything basically he told that basically each and everything happens according to his movement. So this basically he was basically telling to some particular group basically. So the Bollywood story basically connects like this, that one example basically is enough. For example, one Sholay movie. That movie basically generated till now 1 lakh human souls. Human souls converted into 20 lakh family. 20 lakh people basically. And here basically lots of families are also basically created. Up to this level basically the things has basically generated, right? So like this basically things are basically generated. So like this he told that basically one person basically literally told that basically uh, is this connecting to that 5 crore people basically, which are basically the human clones, and human clone basically the means he literally told that basically as per requirement basically you are creating each and every human or what, each and every human souls basically you are creating according to the requirement which is basically given by the universe group. Then literally basically he told that yes, basically you are correct. One person basically told that we want this much 5 crore energy within this period. So he told that basically how is that possible here. Then he told that basically you can directly create the human clones, and his basically birth will start from 22. So here he basically here basically he totally bypassed basically by, you can say, minus that 22 years. And then basically that person basically birth basically was 22, but the birth certificate, each and every certificates he basically created by his created from the his group, basically that is the human clone company, basically have lots of industry, lots of companies are there, lots of birth certificates they have, they basically created from that basically. That his birth actually started from 22, but in real basically sorry, his birth started 22 years before, but in real basically just 22 years basically, just now basically he started his career. He started basically his journey basically, that is from 22 years. And then rest of basically program basically was dumped in his brain basically automatically. So he was telling each and everything automatically, that I was here, I was there, I was there. But in real basically it was not like that. It was virtual basically. That I was having this family, I've lost my family, this that basically. But in real basically this was not happened basically. Like this basically they control the 22 that particular 5 crore people, and like this basically they started the journey of that 5 crore people. Then basically he told that basically the requirement is like that basically. Uh, uh, the movie basically, whatever movie basically you have created for 1 lakh, basically you have created certain level of movies. 1 lakh, in 1 lakh movies basically there are many types of energy basically gets generates, that type of thing basically you have created. For that basically somebody has generated the energy also, and they have told that basically from this all movies energy basically they have created this all birth, this all human clone also basically they have created. So like this basically they told that basically they have created lots of things basically. But in real basically what is actually that one movie basically is generating human souls. You want to say that basically from this particular movie this type of human basically is going to create 100%. Then he told that basically yes, basically the 100% basically, um, they told that basically if they want the 100% basically child like that, then basically you can use this movie human clone basically. That means the requirement basically according to the universe, they told that basically this type of energy if we gets, then basically only we are going to get this type of energy. Like this basically each and every things basically are created and are basically dumped in one of the software, and they are telling that if we are using this movie energy, then we are going to get this all birth, these types of birth. His attitude will be like that, he will be doing this type of activity, he will be this much percentage romantic person, his habit will be this, he will be drinking this, he will be not drinking this. Each and everything attributes basically are going to create automatically. So that 1 lakh Sholay person basically you can just see that 1 lakh Sholay human clone basically and their birth basically, and the 20 lakh people how basically they are reacting and how their journey is. So according to that basically the human souls basically says that sorry, the human souls has created and the birth has done of the 20 lakh people, and according to that the creation has happened, and according to that the energies also basically has happened, and energy basically going to use in this particular place in the universe when the earth planet is going to move this side. So like this as per the requirement basically the things are basically created. That basically human clone companies there they have created it. So one person told that basically we have the time, so you can create the thing basically. One person told that we don't have the time and we want this requirement as full as soon as possible. So he created 22 years the one set of human clone, where basically the birth is starting from 22, and 5 crore population also they created directly, basically directly created it. But from where the body collected the body, that basically they only know. From where basically they collected the body, they knows. So like this, they fulfilled the requirement of 5 crore people. Like this, basically they fulfilled the requirement of 5 crore, and they basically started the process also basically of the energy basically that our planet is going to move this side, and the earth planet is going to move this side, and it's going to generate this energy, and according to that basically energy, we have to give this energy in that particular area in the earth planet, where basically the universe, in the universe basically our planet is moving. So here the main thing was basically the requirement, basically the group who basically gives the requirement from satellites, they gets the requirement that this type of energy is required, and if you will basically going to create this type of human basically, then only basically you are going to get this type of requirements basically, then only basically you are going to get this type of energy basically. The person basically was literally shocked basically. The person basically was literally shocked that what actually this is actually. Is this basically the human creation factor? Then one person told that basically human basically has created nowadays as a factory only. Basically. 5 lakh human clone basically created. Sorry, 5 lakh birth basically got happened from the human clone basically. So which type of requirement basically was that you need 5 crore bodies? That also on origin basically. That means basically your satellite basically was not able to track that the which type of requirement you want, or what actually that was. One people told that we want that type of energy who basically do always enjoyment. If he's doing the enjoyment in the life, then basically we need that type of energy basically, because that type of energy basically we required here in this side basically of the earth planet, when earth planet will be moving in sky, in universe basically. So like this basically Bollywood groups told that basically we have around 1 lakh types of human souls basically. We have 1 lakh types of human souls basically, and we have basically lots of group basically who says that basically we have the list of human souls, that this human souls is 100% going to behave like this only whenever he is going to get the birth, and after birth basically his energy is going to capture. So like this the certain level of groups are also basically there who basically says that we have the list of all human souls, because main thing is human souls, right? Main thing is human souls only. According to that only the birth is going to happen. So one of the human souls company in the land, like you aims oxygen basically, they told that basically we create this type of human souls basically. This type of human souls basically. If you want that type of human souls, then basically you can contact aims oxygen basically. If you want this type of human souls, then basically you contact Reliance and IPCL. If you want that type of human source, then basically you can contact ONGC. If you want this type of human source, then basically you contact Tata Powerhouse or Tata Group or TCS basically. Because nowadays software also basically is generating human source. Basically, just see basically the creation basically which has happened in the earth plane. He told basically we whatever types of human souls basically you required, we have the set of agencies, we have the set of companies who basically are into this business. So this has converted into the business nowadays. One of the car company told that we are basically having the car, and we give you the guarantee that's in the environment from our energy. this type of human souls is going to generate, and you can track that human souls, and you can create human souls rest of the part basically. So just see basically from car energy base, so from the car basically you can, from car energy basically, energy means it's giving the energy right in the environment. From that basically you can create the human souls. It is helping to have the human souls also. That also basically thing is that type of car also basically companies having. So the person basically who was a doctor basically he told that basically up to what level we have to keep the information basically. The news agency told that basically these all are 5 crore human souls basically. That also basically we need to keep, that also basically we need to keep the information that this person basically which is going na, he is human souls basically. He is basically for he is basically generated from this of all the software companies, and he basically his age actually started from 22, and his purpose basically for in this earth planet is he is going to generate this type of energies, and this energy is going to place to that side of the earth planet when the earth planet is going to move to that particular space in the universe basically, in the universe basically. So like this basically they say that we have basically each and every data basically, and they say that basically universe is basically having our planet is basically moving in the same area group basically, which energy we have already collected and which data basically we have already have. So then they told that basically we can use this cast data which basically we have tested long before basically. They told that yes basically you can cast that. So like this basically which data basically is going to be used, which data you have to use, which all data basically is the going to use for the energy purpose in the earth planet, when the earth planet is going to move this side that side, this side. So that basically matrix basically is required. So the Bollywood industry told that basically we have created this that matrix also basically, from one of the software company basically. Like this we have done lots of tasks basically, and our data is stored in somewhere location basically. We have done lots of things, huh? We have done lots of hard work basically. We have done lots of hard work for the future basically, that this future data, this in this future basically we need this data, we are going to get this data, and according to the data basically we are going to do this all tasks. So these all things basically we have already done. We have planned everything basically, you don't worry. Like this also one of the Bollywood person basically told, don't worry, we are doing everything. Then one of the software company told that basically we have basically created this whole software basically which is going to generate this all human souls. So you also don't worry. Then also he told to Bollywood group basically, you also don't worry. Like this political person told that basically we have from our energy basically we have created lots of stories, and that story basically has generated this all human souls. So that is the political property. So he told to Bollywood groups and in the IT industry also, you both also don't worry. You both also don't worry. Then one of the temple basically groups told that basically we have created also lots of human souls basically, which is going to use for this particular purpose. Then he told that basically you three also don't worry. Like this basically you don't worry, you don't worry reach up to certain level. Like this basically the things are basically getting created, and each and every stuff basically is ongoing according to the according to the creation basically. Like this, basically things are there basically. So like this, basically the entire Bollywood industry basically tells that we are basically controlling this, we are controlling that, we are controlling these human source, we are controlling these all city areas, we are controlling that city areas, we are controlling that city areas, we are controlling that person's house, we are controlling this energy company. But they are basically not reached up to that level basically, that they can control the energy power company. So like this, basically each and every stuffs are basically there. Like this, basically Bollywood says that basically we have created up to 7 to 8 lakh human souls. 7 to 8 lakh human souls. So that's basically not a normal amount, right? Yeah. And we have contributed 50,000 crore in the market. We are circulating the 5 to 7 lakh crore basically amount in the market. Sorry, in the banks. So these all are not small amount. It's a huge amount. Not only huge, basically, it's a big amount, basically. So it's not a small amount, yeah. Then basically, one of the person basically in Bollywood told that basically in this Bollywood, basically there are many types of people. Hindus are there, Muslims are there, Christians are there. Like this, according to that, basically the movies are also created. But in movie, basically, one person asked that in this movie it is written that this is the Hindu human souls. Then he literally told that basically yes, basically it's like that. It's like that. Sholay movie, basically you that one person asked that in Sholay movie you told that 1 lakh human souls has created. So how many basically in this human souls of the Sholay movie are basically from Hindu human souls and Muslim human souls? Then basically he told that 15,000 is basically Hindu human souls. Then 10,000 is from Muslim human souls. 10,000 is from Christian human souls. Like this, basically literally told that basically. Why basically he told that? Christian human souls basically are going to use in only Christian humans, Christian body basically. Only Christian body basically. Only from Christian body basically they are going to use. They are going to use Christian body. He literally told that Muslim basically he's a Muslim person. So he basically you require the Muslim human souls here. Then one person told that basically girl is basically Muslim and boy is Hindu. Then basically which type of human soul basically you are going to enter? Girl is Christian and boy is Hindu. Boy is Christian and girl is Hindu. Then that is basically interesting thing basically you have told. For that basically also basically we have created a few human souls basically. That basically literally basically that was good question basically. That he girl is Hindu, boy is Christian, girl is Sikh. Like this basically how basically you basically the managing this type of things basically. Then he told that basically this type of data also be required. Then Bollywood basically told that basically we are keeping percentage basically that this type of data is required. That girl is basically Sikh. That person is Muslim. That girl basically is Muslim. That boy is basically Hindu. Like this, basically, each and everything, basically, how you are basically handling each and everything. Yeah? How basically you are handling each and everything. Then he told that basically we have created lots of cities basically for each and every human needs. For example, then basically you should know each and everything. Then he told that basically if the human souls basically Or uh, the girl is Muslim, boy is Hindu. Like for that also basically we have human souls. Then he told that according to that basically they should have the human needs also. They should have the human needs also. Then also basically he told, yeah, basically you require the. Then basically he told that you require lots of information basically. That you have to purchase this from that area, you have to purchase this from that area. Then basically things was very dangerous basically. He told that things are basically very dangerously getting created in this world basically. Then that person basically told that if you want to start the war basically, then which type of human souls basically is required? Which type of human souls basically is required? From that also basically they told that basically we have created special human clones basically human bodies basically for the war also basically. We have created special human so clone basically for the cricket purpose. For example, one person told that if you want to hit 500 run, one player will hit 500 run. That type of human souls also basically we have created. That this person is going to hit 500 run. For that basically, can you please create one human source? They believe with the cricket basically group basically literally give the requirement that we want this players. We want one player basically who can hit 500 run. The human clone industry basically told that yeah basically we can create it. Just do one thing. We want the each and every data of the bowling structure, batting structure, physical structure, that structure, those structure, this structure, sports entire sports structure. Just give to us. Then he basically was confused basically what actually he is asking. Then he basically contacted to the sports energy department, and they told that basically okay we will give you. Sports energy departments are also there. Then sports energy department passed their information to the human clone industry, and they created one body basically, which actually generated 500 runs in one day, in 50 overs, one day basically. And in 50 overs basically there is only 300 ball basically. 300 ball is only there, and he actually hit 500 runs. Then basically the cricket industry was also shocked basically how one human can hit 500 run. Yeah. Then one person literally told that basically he came from where basically from which universe place basically he has came. That also thing is there basically. That basically is that basically human clone industry creation basically people knows that what actually he told that from where which universe area basically this energy basically came that which hitted 500 runs in just 50 over. Like this basically the sports industry also came into picture. Then one person basically asked that what actually sports has contributed. Can you please tell us? Like this same way, basically the Bollywood group told the each and every information. The sports industry also told that we have created this many human souls from this many body basically we have created, this many buildings we have created, this many cities we have created. We have basically this many population. We have this, we have that. We are contributing this many crore people. We are contributing 50,000 crore. We are basically circulating 5 to 6 lakh crore in the banking industry. So like this, they also basically done the advertising of their stuff. That is basically the balance sheet. Basically, you can say balance sheet of the sports basically. Like same way Bollywood has given like this sports. Then basically the same thing. Basically, the software industry also started that this person is vice president, this person is CEO. So we want this person should be he should generate the human souls. So they started generating human souls from his body. So what they might be doing that That person basically body generates human soul. So what energy company might be passing into his body basically? That human souls basically his generate body, his body energy basically generate human souls. So what they might be dumping into that body. So he told that basically he is a CEO, good software CEO, he is a good software company vice president. So we want his human souls. Then they told that basically we have created 5,000 human souls from his body. And then we converted 5,000 human souls and we have dumped these 5,000 human souls in this all our city basically. Like this, we have done lots of stuff. Like this, basically each and everything basically connected. So this is also one of the part of banking industry, investment industry, software industry, sports industry, Bollywood industry, and each industry basically says that this person generation is supposed to go next or not supposed to go next. So in next part, basically we are going to discuss a little bit more about this.